This is the mass percentage of carbon in sodium bicarbonate. All you need is baking soda and vinegar for this lab. Please read through the introduction. You need to really pay attention on the chemical equation. Although we haven't really talked through chemical equation as much, but at this one you can see sodium bicarbonate plus vinegar will give you vinegar and water and carbon dioxide. So read it through introduction, background, and procedure, and we'll get it started. First, I'm going to use the 50 milliliter graduated cylinder to measure total 60 milliliter of vinegar. Since I only have 50 milliliter graduated cylinder, so I decided to measure 40 milliliter first, then measure another 20 milliliter, then all pouring into the beaker. I'm going to place the beaker, which is already have 60 milliliter vinegar in there, on the balance. Record the data, 181.44 grams. Next, I place the weighing dish on the balance, and it is 1.12 grams. Next, I place some baking soda into the weighing dish, and the total mass is 2.66 grams. Next, I re-put the beaker back on the balance. Then I'm going to slowly pour the baking soda into the beaker. You might see some reaction. Make sure slowly put the baking soda in so nothing's gonna come out of the beaker. And also try your best to get the most of the baking soda out of the weighing dish. Then gonna wait for a moment, just wait until all the bubbles disappear. Throughout this progress, you can either use a wooden stick to stir the beaker, which might help the reactions rate. So after 2 minutes, there's no bubble coming up, which means the reaction is done. Now record it down, total mass I end up with after the reaction. 182.22. So after 3 different trials, this is the data that I have. I will share the data table with you later, so you can use those data number to finish the lab. So be aware, also need to read through the post-lab questions and calculation that will help you to fill in those blanks. And the last page, you do need to show all your work there, such as ratio of mass of carbon to the mass of carbon dioxide, mass of carbon produced, and percent carbon in sodium bicarbonate sample, and also the percent of error. Let me know if you have any questions.